Let's take a closer look at using APA PscyINFO. You can navigate to this database from the library homepage, but if you're already in your LibGuide, we can always find the link under Find Articles with PscyINFO right here. For the purposes of this video, we'll assume that you're using the example in your group project instructions, Alzheimer's, specifically Alzheimer's and memory deficits. When I'm searching in library databases, like APA PscyINFO, the goal is to break my subject, the search, down into keyword concepts. PscyINFO helps us out with this by giving us 3 rows on which we can format our search. So in my top row, I'm going to put my first concept, in this case, Alzheimer's. Then in my second row, I'll put my second concept, in this case, memory problems. Because memory problems is a 2-word phrase, I'm going to put it in quotation marks. This tells the database that I want these exact words written the way they are together. If I don't put it in quotation marks, it might split the 2 words and find me things that have memory but not problems, or problems but not memory. That's going to get me way too many hits. I also think there are some other ways that this concept might show up in my search results. So I'm going to add an or to this subject line, and I'm going to add the term forgetfulness, another way to speak about memory problems. What we're doing here is utilizing Boolean operatives. In this case, we're combining our 2 separate concepts with the term and here in the dropdown, and I'm combining my synonyms, different terms for the same concept, with an or. If you'd like to learn more about generating keywords for your topic or about using Boolean operators, I highly recommend you check out the videos, Brainstorming Keywords and Boolean Operators on your research guide on the page for finding articles with APA PscyINFO. For now, let's run this search and see what we get. Right off the bat, I can see I've had 405 hits. Some of them aren't in English, not all of them will be peer-reviewed, and it looks like, over here from my date limiter, some of them are a little bit old. So let's use our limiters to limit that search. I know for this assignment, I need to use scholarly peer-reviewed articles. I also need articles from the last 15 years. And hit enter to update. Let's also go ahead and get rid of anything that's not written in English. Awesome. Now I'm down to 211 results that I can start looking at. When I find an article that I think looks interesting, I can click on the title to open the record. This does several things for me. It quickly allows me to scan the list of authors, the title of the journal in which it's published, to view the abstract, and to take a look at the publisher-generated keywords and the subject terms from the database. Database subject terms are much more powerful than keywords because they're chosen by APA themselves to describe a single concept. So in this case, I can see the preferred term is Alzheimer's disease to capture the concept of Alzheimer's. The extra cool thing about subject terms in APA PscyINFO is they're hyperlinked. So I could run a new search by clicking on Alzheimer's disease. This is a powerful search looking only at articles that have been marked by an indexer as actually pertaining to Alzheimer's disease, instead of finding hits that potentially only mention Alzheimer's disease in relation to another subject. Now, I've lost all of my other concepts, so I do need to add them back in. In this case, we'll put memory problems or forgetfulness. I also noticed in my results the term forgetting was used several places, so I'll add that one as well. And then we will again run our search. Now I've lost my limiters. This does not always happen when I run a new search, but it's always worth double checking. In this case, I do need to reapply my scholarly peer-reviewed filter and my date filter. Before I review my results. When I find an article that I'd like to open, if I don't see a link for PDF full text, I can click the Check for Full Text link. That's going to push me back into the library holdings to see if we have that article through one of our other many databases. In most cases for APA PscyINFO, we do have the article. There it is, full text available, and I'll click the link. And here's my article, PDF, right at the top. If you have further questions about using APA PscyINFO, evaluating sources, coming up with keywords, using Boolean operators, or really anything else about doing research here at George Fox University, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm available in my office across from the fireplace in the Murdoch Library, as well as via phone and email. I would also love to see you in a research appointment. You can see the link or the QR code on your screen here. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help.